Halo internet, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Apa kabar semuanya? Mudah-mudahan selalu dalam keadaan sehat walafiat, dimudahkan segala urusan dan rezekinya. Kembali lagi di channelnya Kuya Legeg. Bagi yang baru mampir dan belum subscribe, silahkan subscribe dan nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya. Baik, dalam video kali ini kita akan melihat reaksi dari reaktor mancanegara. Seperti biasa, kita akan melihat reaksi seorang reaktor yang akan membedah teknik permainan Alip dalam cover lagunya dari Goosebumps Song. Oke, tanpa berlama-lama, mari kita langsung saja ke video berikut ini. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Seton Hill Studios. Today, we're going to be reacting to Alip. So Steven found this guy a little bit ago, and he did a couple reaction videos to it. It's the first time I'd ever heard of him. He's like, man, this guy's incredible. You need to do a reaction and see this guy play. So I went through kind of a catalog. His catalog is deep. He's got a lot of songs. Kind of found one that was kind of cool for me. We're going to be looking at the Goosebumps theme song cover. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, y'all. This one's nostalgic for me. I love Goosebumps, Fear Street, everything that R.L. Stine did. I used to watch the shows, read all the books. So I'm excited to hear this guy's take on it. Alip, the Goosebumps theme song. Let's get into it.
Oke, mari kita mulai.
So his right hand technique is excellent. Finger independence, muting, all of that. Even cooler than that to me, his left hand technique and left hand strength. I don't know if you noticed there, but that entire bass run that he just did, he wasn't picking any of that. He didn't pluck any of it with his fingers. That was all fully independent left hand making all of that happen. So that's a combination of, finger strength, technique, probably some compression. Usually people who play this genre of music play with a decent amount of compression because they want all the nuances of their playing to come out. But that was super cool, man. The amount of independence this guy has and he's showing off right out of the gate is crazy. I'm going to see that again. So multiple things going on there. The main thing I want to point out is his technique for muting is flawless in both his left and his right hand. So if you're a guitar player, you know that there's things that happen with the right hand and the left hand that contribute to muting, making sure extra notes don't ring out. And I'm seeing that when he did those octaves, the way he's muting with his left hand so that what he's strumming, it only comes across with the notes that he wants. And then his technique when he's doing those, almost classical sounding finger picking lines, he's plucking through the top E string down into the A string and resting on it to mute it so that no extra notes, no extraneous noise is happening. Just killer technique, man. He's awesome. So that technique is just creating a harmonic an octave above the note that he's playing. He's playing multiple ones in rapid succession, which is It's not easy. I know in some of the other videos, he was kind of raking through and hitting multiple notes. This one, he's plucking individual notes in rapid succession like that, and picking even some higher notes to create almost like a harp guitar kind of effect. So the first time I ever heard that technique was Eric Johnson, who doesn't necessarily play this style of music at all. But this guy's got to be influenced by like Michael Hedges and Antoine Dufour, Andy McKee, playing, you know, in that genre, but he's definitely making it his own. He's just killer, man. Let's get back into it. I want to see more. That pull up into the harmonic while everything's still ringing. That's tough. That's tough. So clean. So right there, his middle finger was anchored that entire time, but you can see how he's shifting the back of his hand and even his knuckles to allow his pointer finger to reach back and his pinky finger to reach forward, but that never left that anchor point. And that's just rock solid technique. He's not wasting any energy. He's not wasting any movement, knows exactly what he wants to do. And his hand is just, his technique is flawless. It's kind of baffling when you watch people with this much control, to the amount of time that they must have put in and the muscle memory that's there. And it's just, it's super cool to watch, man. This guy's killer. All right, let's take it back. I want to see it again. And so just rotating. So, sorry, I got to stop it again. So earlier we talked about the finger strength and the technique and stuff that it comes in with when he was running those bass lines with his left hand up top. That's a totally different ball game down there. That is infinitely more difficult than doing it on your bass strings there. So those lower, thicker strings doesn't take as much to push them down and get them to make a sound, a clean sound. But when you're doing that on like your top G, B, and E string, and he's getting those notes out as cleanly as they are, that's incredible. You know, just watching that, you know, I mentioned earlier about the compression. You know, compression is not a cheat code to these things, like some people think, you know, but what it does is it enhances what's going on. So all of those subtleties, all of those nuances, he wants it all to come out. And so, you know, man, this guitar sounds incredible. I can't even, he's recording it with a lapel mic, so that's baffling on its own. All right, let's get into it, finish this out, see what else he's got going on. Whew. Man, absolutely killer musician. The amount of techniques that he put on display and was just, you know, rotating through for that just 2 minutes and 15 seconds is wild. Absolute beast of a musician and an excellent arranger as well. You know, not everybody has that gift to be able to take a full arrangement and, you know, put it to a solo instrument like a guitar. And he did an amazing job with that one. So kudos to him. So if you like what y'all saw, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you're aware every time we've got new content that drops. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.
Baik teman-teman, itu tadi kita sudah sama-sama saksikan bagaimana reaksi dari reaktor mancanegara, seorang musisi yang mereaksi videonya Mas Alip Bedah dan membedah tekniknya Mas Alip Bedah dalam memainkan Goosebumps theme song ya. Dia bilang Mas Alip Bedah memainkan teknik ini dengan sempurna dan dia killer teknik, teknik yang sangat mematikan ya. is the beast gitu. Memang jago sekali Mas Alip dalam memainkan harmonik yang memainkan harmoniknya dan cara teknik-teknik yang digunakan oleh Mas Alip membuat para reaktor makin kagum. Oke, mungkin itu saja untuk kali ini. Mudah-mudahan video ini bisa menghibur. Jika kalian suka dengan video ini, jangan lupa untuk like, comment, and share, subscribe, dan nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya. Sekali lagi pamit, kita akan berjumpa lagi di video-video yang lebih menarik lainnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ciao.